Hey everyone, welcome back to Englishing, where we make English clear, creative, and fun. Today's topic is one that unlocks powerful sentence building skills: subordinating conjunctions. So let's dive in. Learning objectives. Define subordinating conjunctions. Identify common subordinating conjunctions. Analyze sentence structure. Construct complex sentences. And finally, apply subordinating conjunctions. So one important question: what are subordinating conjunctions? Subordinating conjunctions are words that connect two ideas, but not just any ideas. They link a dependent clause to an independent one. That means one idea cannot stand alone. It needs the other to make sense. They show relationships like time, cause, condition, contrast, and purpose. I gave you two examples here. So, although it was raining, we went outside. Or, I'll call you when I arrive. See how the first part of each sentence depends on the second? That's the magic of subordinating conjunctions. Let's break down those two parts. The dependent clause, the one in light green, gives extra information, but it cannot stand alone, and that means it's a fragment. The independent clause is the main idea, and it can be a complete sentence by itself. So let's look at the most common subordinating conjunctions. Here are very few, there are so many. Each one adds a different meaning. We have time, cause and effect, condition, contrast, and purpose. So let's break down each one. So time, for example, I can give you an example with after. After I finished dinner, I watched a movie. Or before you leave, call me. These help us show when something happens. So then we have cause and effect, like because, since, as. Because I missed the bus, I was late. Or since it's your birthday, let's celebrate. These explain why something happens. Then we have condition. If, unless, provided that. If it rains, we'll stay inside. Unless you study, you won't pass. These show what needs to happen first. Then we have contrast, like although, though, even though. Although he's young, he is very wise. Even though I was nervous, I gave the speech. These show differences or surprises. And finally, we have purpose. For example, so that, in order that, I helped her with her homework so that she could finish earlier. Or the teacher explained the instructions twice in order that all students would understand the task. These show the reason or goal behind an action. So let's look at the sentence structure now. Here is a quick tip. If the dependent clause comes first, use a comma. Like in the example I gave you here, the two formats that I gave you. The first example, the first structure, you see the comma there. On the second one, you don't see the comma, right? So let's look at our sentences. Because I was tired, comma, I went to bed early. Or I went to bed early because I was tired. In the second one, you don't see a comma. Easy, right? Just remember, comma after the dependent clause if it comes first only. So now, why should we be using subordinating conjunctions? Well, first, they add depth and clarity to writing. So Just like in my example here, we can see that I didn't go to the party. I was tired. These are two separate sentences. If I added subordinating conjunctions, it would look like I didn't go to the party because I was tired. So the subordinating conjunction because clearly explains the reason behind the action. It transforms two disconnected facts into a meaningful cause and effect relationship. Subordinating conjunctions show logical relationships. So like in my example, because the roads were icy, school was cancelled. The subordinating conjunction because introduces a logical reason for the cancellation. It helps the listener or reader understand the cause, in this case icy roads, and the effect, school closure, making the sentence more informative and incoherent. Also, subordinating conjunctions improve fluency and coherence, like we just said. In my example, while I was cooking dinner, the phone rang. The subordinating conjunction while connects two simultaneous actions, allowing the sentence to flow naturally and clearly. Instead of presenting two disjointed events, I was cooking dinner, the phone rang, it creates a seamless narrative that helps the listener or reader understand the timing and relationship between the actions. So now is practice time. Over to you. Yes, that's right. So here we have to drag and drop the right conjunction, subordinating conjunction, that is. So I will give you 5 minutes, or actually you can pause the video and then I will give you the key. So, and the key is, I love listening to samba while I'm walking along the beach. The music makes me feel alive because it reminds me of the festivals in Brazil. I usually join the dance when my friends invite me to a roda de samba. We stay late into the night, although everyone is still singing and playing instruments. Do you feel you need a refresher? Why don't you try my older video lesson on this topic? You have the video right here, or you can do a search on subordinating conjunctions on my homepage. Subordinating conjunctions help you express time, cause, contrast, and condition, all in one sentence. Mastering them makes your writing and speaking more fluent and natural, so don't forget that. A big thanks to Genially for this stunning presentation. Genially is an all-in-one platform to create interactive, animated, and visually stunning presentations, just like this one. Even infographics and e-learning content. No design skills needed. So visit genially.com. If you found this lesson helpful, give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend who's learning English and subscribe to Englishing. Got questions or want more practice? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. So thanks for watching. Until next time, and keep learning, keep practicing, and keep Englishing. Thanks. Bye-bye.